Hi, mathematicians. Today's a little different because I will be talking to you and you can actually see me instead of just math things. Today we're going to learn a technique to help you memorize things, and it's a technique that you can use to memorize. I've used it to memorize a parking spot when I was at Disney World. I've used it to memorize things I needed at the store quickly. We're going to use it to memorize concepts that we need to apply over the year and you'll need for a long time. So it's just this memory system that could be useful when you have to memorize something. So basically the concept is we know that we learn through connections. Sometimes we make connections to words, sometimes we make connections to other concepts, etc. So this item or this strategy is called the 20 peg memory strategy. So what we are going to do is we're going to have 20 words and motions that kind of all go together. They either rhyme or there's something unique about them. That go together, and then first we'll learn those pegs, and then we're going to attach or connect math things to these pegs. So the first 20 pegs go like this, and I'll go slow. You should do them along with me. Make sure that you're saying them and doing the actions with them so that you can kind of make the connections that you need to make. Okay, so it goes like this. Number 1, sun. Number 2, eyes. So those make sense. Number 1, we have one big sun, and they rhyme. 1, sun. 2, eyes. Everybody has 2 eyes. 3, one of the most famous things that comes in 3 is triangles. 4, burners on a stove. 5, we have 5 fingers. 6, pick up sticks, and you pretend like you're picking up sticks. It's another rhyme that's common that is unique. 7, up goes, well, that's our one we need to do with math. The actual peg is just 7 up. 7 up's a common drink that we know. The motion would be 7, and then I like to just kind of go up. So 7 up. 8, something with 8 things that is popular that you memorize is an octopus. So we have their 8 tentacles. 9, line. They rhyme. 9, line. 10, hen. 10 also rhymes with hen. 10, hen. 11, and we go like this with our fingers to make 11, is fence posts. 11, fence posts. 12, something that commonly comes in 12 is eggs. So I visualize the eggs falling and breaking. 12 eggs. 13. 13 is sometimes considered an unlucky number, and so are black cats. So we pretend like we are petting a black cat and doing 13, unlucky black cat. 14, we just recently had this famous holiday that falls on the 14th. 14th is associated with love. So 14, love. 15 is fame. That's my favorite one, and I forgot it. I had to just think for a second. 15 minutes of fame, and so when we do 15, we say 15, fame, and you can kind of make it as aha or jazz handsy as you would like. Of course, the more bold you are and the more special it is, the more your brain's going to pick up on it and you will connect with it. 16, at 16, my favorite thing to do was drive. Everybody gets to drive when they are 16. 17 is a famous magazine. 17, magazine. 18, vote. At age 18, you get to vote. So checking off that vote. 18, vote. 19, remote. Not much rhymes with 19. There's nothing famous that really goes with 19, so they just connected to the one before. 18, vote. 19, remote. And I just pretend I'm pushing the buttons on a TV remote. And then 20 is 20/20 vision. Okay, so all the numbers either rhyme or have something in common with them that we're used to that number. So they should be able to quickly get into your memory and be able to practice. So ideally, I would like you to be able to do it like this. 1, sun. 2, eyes. 3, triangle. 4, burners on a stove. 5, fingers. 6, pick up sticks. 7, up. 8, octopus. 9, line. 10, hen. 11, fence post. 12, eggs. 13, unlucky black cat. 14, love. 15, fame. 16, drive. 17, magazine. 18, vote. 19, remote. 20/20 vision. You should get to the point that you could be that quick, and then I should be able to give you any number and you should be able to do them out of order. So I should be able to say 14, and then your brain should connect to, okay, what do I know about 14? Oh, Valentine's Day is on 14. 14 is love. I could say 7, 7 up. I could say 12, 12 eggs. If you're having trouble memorizing one, I learned this in a professional development activity, and Mr. J and I were partners. And we were having a hard time with the eggs for some reason. So we had to really over exaggerate the eggs dropping and the visualization of them splattering out. So I would say 12 eggs, and then I would really visualize those eggs falling and just breaking apart everywhere. So if you're having trouble remember certain ones, make your movement bolder, practice that one over and over, or make the connection stronger of what you need to do for your visualization. So again, you should be able to, and at some point, I would like you to make a video that looks like this, where you can see your body and your hands, so I can see the movement. You should not have to look down at your paper. If you have to look down at your paper, that means you don't have them memorized yet. They should be automatic and fluent. So it should go like this. 1, sun. 2, eyes. 3, triangle. 4, burners on a stove. 5, fingers. 6, pick up sticks. 7, up. 8, octopus. 9, line. 10, hen. 11, fence posts. 12, eggs. 13, unlucky black cat. 14, love. 15, fame. 16, drive. 17, magazine. 18, vote. 19, remote. 20/20 vision. And I probably learned these, well, I think I learned them on the day of the Royals World Championship parade. So several years ago, and I still remember these, and I still am able to use them as a peg system to remember things. So just also so you know what's coming, the next thing we will learn is the math concepts that go along with them. Like 1, sum means add. So now instead of sun, it's a sum, and we'll start with the initial peg movement, but then we'll move it into what is helpful for us. 2 means difference. 3 means, 2 is difference. 3 is product, means multiply. 4 is quotient, means divide. And so we'll have 20 pegs that'll help us to remember some math vocabulary and some math concepts. So for now, just practice those 20 pegs, the original 20 pegs, because you have to have those down first to be able to start them. So I believe it's at the 6-minute mark if you want to rewind and practice them with me to get those down. And I can't wait to practice them in class.